Well, finally, I've made it to Oaxaca. It's been a bit challenging. I got to my Airbnb and what was I thinking? What was I looking at? It is kind of up on the hill. It takes about a 15-minute taxi ride to get there, and the taxi drivers really aren't sure how to get there, so I have to show them the map. You know, not only is this Airbnb far from everything, it had no TV and it had no toilet seat. Nah. But not to fret. I found a hotel here in town. It was pretty hard. I was literally knocking on hotel doors, and the fourth one down had a room for me. I'll have to stay in my Airbnb for 3 days. Then I'm heading over to the beaches of Huatulco, coming back for the Day of the Dead, and yeah, I've got a place to stay. The only travel option that I could see getting to Huatulco was not on this large plane. It's on this single engine plane that seats 12. And all we had to do was clear the Sierra Madre Mountains. If I were to take this larger plane, the fares vary greatly, anywhere from $200 to $500, and it would take 3 to 8 hours to get there with a stop in Mexico City. Or I could take a bus for 6 hours and a double dose of Dramamine, because driving through these mountains can be treacherous. Thank you, Be Adventure Partners, for letting me in on that little secret. Find their link in the description below. My hotel room was amazing, but the hotel grounds were so spread out, you had to grab a tram just to get around. I had to make an escape. So I'm on my 4-day detour from big cities to Huatulco. I needed to be on the playa, but you know, the hotel that I'm in is what you all call all-inclusive. All-inclusive not for me. All-inclusive for me means all enclosed. So I took a taxi 10 minutes out. I thought the name was Santa Cruz. I'll get the name for you. I don't even know the name of the town I'm in, but this is what I prefer. Small town Mexico. You find good prices, good margaritas, and lots of sol. There are two things that I look for first when I get into a new town: the post office and the nearest OXXO, both of which are 3 blocks from El Centro. Perfection. While walking the streets of Crucecita, I came across a young man who took the time to show me around a bit.
Perfecto esto. Se funde.
First into his silver shop, and then we headed over to the nearest textile manufacturer, which was very cool. Everything here seems to be just around the corner, which is where he shared with me some of the local mezcal. 3 años.
3 años. 7. 12.
And this one here is 12.
Yes.
Wow. Maybe I need another taste.
Yes. Why not?
All right, so I'm at
La Reliquia.
Reliquia. That's a hard one for me. Reliquia. Screw it. So, if you're looking for good mezcal, and we're talking organic, homegrown, you want to come to La
Reliquia
for all of the sampling that you could handle. And they also sell the best mole from Oaxaca aquí. Later, I took the opportunity to hire a boat to tour the 7 bays and 36 beaches of Huatulco. My guide was Roberto, owner of Fish with Pulpo, and I think you know where to find his link. During the tour, Roberto received a call over the radio and was informed there were dolphins in the area
So he put his dual engine boat into high gear and we bounced our way over to see this.
Wow.
Right here, he's coming.
Oh, he's big. Beautiful. Nice.
Dolphins are pretty hard to top, but we continued with the tour nonetheless.
This is a rather large beach. It's called Cacaluta. This is where they cultivate turtles. This is also where they have Corona commercials. All right, so what we're looking at here is the Playa Esperanza. Roberto tells me that if there's any nude sunbathers, it would be here. I don't see nothing but a naked bird.
Acá era Olmeca.
Colmeca. Olmeca. Uh-huh.
El guardián de la...
Those were the highlights of my boat tour. I hope you enjoyed it, especially the dolphins. As far as tour guides go, Roberto is among the best. But it's time to jump on another plane back to Oaxaca to see how preparations for the Day of the Dead are coming. But first, after minimal begging, Roberto let me drive the boat. I may have gotten a little too cocky.
I am on Calle Reforma. It's a pretty busy street. My hotel is right down the road, but I just wanted to give you a taste of, we're 3 days out from Dia de los Muertos, and they are really ramping up to get the city ready for the big touristy crowd. Ooh, the paint's pretty strong here. But, you know, even if there wasn't a holiday coming up, Oaxaca is on my bucket list for places to return to. I really like it here a lot. The people are nice. The food, of course, is epic. I'm not a big foodie, but I thought I'd throw that word in there.
So the stage is set. The tourists have arrived. The town is painted up and the celebrations in the streets have begun. Anything from weddings to the celebration of being clean and sober, although I think their leader is in need of another meeting. Everyone's coming out at night. There's mom and baby dances. There's freestyling. They are just dying to get this Day of the Dead day started. So be sure to join me and the Timeless Travel Club in the next video if you are ready for a little muerteando of your own.